Hey, it's Daniel here in another video, and I will tell you about my experience about traveling alone. And I want to share and I want to encourage you to do it as well. When COVID started, it's the best thing that happened to me because it made me start working remotely. And it came to a point that I said to myself, what I am doing here, working only at home, now I can actually travel and work. And at the moment I was in Russia, I said to myself, okay, I want to go to do a little tour around Russia. So I saw 4 or 5 cities and I said, okay, I will do this little circle, you can say. At the beginning I said, yes, it's great, I will see all of these things, it's going to be amazing. But then I will call it my voice or voice that was saying,
no, Daniel, don't go, it's dangerous, you will be alone, they will steal your stuff, you might die, they will kill you. But
was the voice, so you should not listen to the voice. And I said to myself, Daniel, don't be a just do it, you'll be fine. You're not going to a war zone, you're not going to do something crazy, you're just going to normal cities in a country that had no big problems. It's not Afghanistan, it's not Iraq, it's not some other dangerous places. It's just normal cities. And I did it. And everything was fine. Everything was amazing. It was really great. It was so great that I said that next year I will do even longer and bigger trip. And I did it as well, alone. And it was amazing. I realized that why we don't travel alone is because we are afraid of that something bad can happen to us and we've never done it before. So it's the fear of getting out of your comfort zone. You always go traveling, usually you start with your parents and then maybe you do it with your friends and you never have the opportunity to do it alone. Or when you do it, you always look for someone. In my case, I wanted to go with someone, but not everyone had the flexibility to do it. So at the end I decided, okay, if I wait for someone, maybe it would have never happened. So I decided that I need to do it. It would have been fine. And it was fine, and everything was fine, and now I'm used to it. And now I'm not afraid anymore. You can always have this little fear, that this voice that will tell you a lot of things, but you don't need to listen to it all the time. You always need to be careful, of course. You always need to take some precautions because okay, the world is not safe in general. But if you take these precautions, then in most cases you'll be fine. So don't stop doing things because of this. In many cases, if you do it later, you will have these amazing opportunities. And traveling alone and traveling with someone, they're two different worlds that you will enjoy a lot. Both of them, I love them. They're just different. When I travel alone, I do things that I wouldn't do normally when I travel with my friends. When I travel alone, now in the last few years, I'm very into photography. I take a lot of time and to take amazing photos. I can go to a place and stay there just 30 minutes waiting until I can find the location with no people or less people so I can take the best photo. Or I like to just go to the beautiful place and stay there for maybe an hour and just enjoying the view. And I can go there to that place many times. Probably if I'm with someone, I would not do it. As well, the thing that can happen sometimes is that you're with someone, and if you haven't done it before, like traveling with these people, you need to start agreeing on what to do. This guy wants to go to the beach, that one doesn't want to go to the beach. What will you do? Or you want to eat in this place, this other person wants to eat in that place. You need to start agreeing on everything. And maybe everything goes fine, but maybe this person will break your balls all the time. Complaining all the time. Why we do this? Why we do that? Or who knows what? When you're alone, gone. All of these problems, you don't have them anymore. It's a very big benefit in this way, that at the end of the day, you want to do this, go. You want to eat that, okay. You're not in the mood, okay, do it. In many cases, you start meeting people that maybe you will not meet because you will be open yourself to this new experience and you want to meet people, and so in many cases you force yourself to do it. So you will have even unique experiences sometimes. I'm not saying in general that you should not travel alone. I love traveling with my friends. I like it. I really enjoy it. And I want to do it again. I do different things with my friends or with people than when I do it alone. So both things are amazing, but I'm just expressing you and telling you that don't limit yourself to just having one opportunity, that is this traveling together, while also you can do this, because many times it can happen that you want to go to this country, but you cannot find someone who wants to go with you. So instead of searching all the time, you can offer it. You say, okay, I will go to this place, let's go together. They say no, and you're like, okay, and you go anyways. Like, why not? Like, enjoy this opportunity anyways, that like life presents to you, to just travel. Some of you will say,
But Daniel, I'm a girl. I'm weak. I'm emotional. They will steal my stuff. They will kill me. They will do things to me.
okay, you're a girl. If you take precautions, you'll be fine. I met a girl in Bolivia. It was an Australian girl. This girl did the Inca Trail alone. Then she was in Bolivia alone, and she told me that she was going to continue traveling around Bolivia, later to Chile, and she was there alone because her friends didn't want to go, and that didn't stop her to do things, to travel. It's possible. If you will go to most places in the world, you will be fine. Of course, you always need to take more precautions. You always need to take care of yourself. If you will be very naive, probably some bad thing will happen, but that can happen with or without friends. If you take minimal precautions, most of the cases you'll be fine. So don't limit yourself too much in this. For the people who are afraid of traveling alone, I'm pretty sure you will not listen to me anyways, because you will be like, okay, yeah, Daniel, but okay, I will not do it because voice. But one thing that I can recommend to you, that if you are actually afraid of doing it, or you never done it before and you would like to start having this opportunity, what you can actually do is you do a little trip before. You say, okay, during a long weekend or for a weekend, you will go to this new city, you will go there, and you will experience this new thing, that is traveling alone. So you book a place that is, let's say, in your same country, but a place that you've never been there before, and you go and you experience it. You see how it feels. It will be uncomfortable. It will be a little bit strange in the beginning, but then you get used to it. You need to get used to be only with you, because that's a very important thing. Because you cannot be always with people. You cannot always rely on doing the things and waiting for someone to want the same thing as you. Sometimes it happens that it's amazing, but sometimes it won't. And you will limit yourself only because you're afraid of not being alone. So do it. You will love it. You will enjoy it. You will experience it in a very different way than if you do it with someone. And by the end of your trip, if you do it alone, it will not be as scary as you think. You will understand that everything was okay, everything was normal. After this time, you will want to do it more. It will not stop you for the next time that you want to go somewhere. I always ask someone to come with me, but sadly, not everyone works online now, and not everyone has the freedom to do the things that I want. I would love someone to come with me for all the European tour that I did, or the Russian tour, but also in some other ways I say, no, I'm happy that I'm alone because I can enjoy my photography, I can do these things, and I don't need to ask permission to anybody. So now I'm in the 50-50. It's like, yes, I want to be with people, but sometimes I don't want to be with people. It's good to be in this position that you can be okay with yourself or with people. The message that I want to give you by the end is that don't let fear control your life. Don't let the voice control your life. And you take the decisions of your life. So you will have the experiences that you will want in the future. It's a very powerful thing to be okay with yourself and controlling your life depending on the things that you want, and not listening to other people or listening to fears that in most cases are an illusion. You will not go to a war zone unless you're a masochist. You will not go into very dangerous places. You will not be doing, in most cases, very crazy things. So you should be fine. I hope that you will start doing it. I hope that at least you can try it, even if it's a small trip. And I just wish you the best in this way. Then hope that you start controlling your life, not in base of fear. Let me know what has been your experience of traveling alone, if you have done it or not, and if not, why. And put everything on the comments. Always like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.